So this is the link for the website now. So what are you going to do to this thing? Click on start now, yeah? Because you don't have anything yet. So mag-start now ka lang. Tapos, before you even start getting your website, you need to have decided on a name. Okay, binigyan mo ng pangalan. So the easiest name is your first name, last name, your nickname, last name. That's it. Yun yung decision. Pag some people, they get stuck for a few years, no? Hindi pa nila madesisyonan anong pangalan nila, no? So, wag ka na magpa-stuck for a few years. Hindi naman ganun ka-significant yung website name. If you're just gonna pick your first name, last name, nickname, last name. If you're hiding from people, a nickname that only you know about, and last name, pwede na rin yun. Okay? Also helps, if you don't want to use your first name, last name, is just come up with a name that talks about teaching. Parang ganon. Huwag kayo pumili naman tungkol sa pera. A name that comes na parang tungkol sa teaching. Or, ganon. Ganon ang hahanapin mo. Let's put that aside. Deciding on the name is a completely, pwede tayong mag-show on deciding on the name. Just request for me to make a show on deciding on the name, and I will make a show for you guys. Okay? Agree? Naming, kasi naming is like naming children. When you make a website, you're gonna live with this website for a long time. Tell me if you need help in making the name, and I will make a show about naming. Now, you are presented with an offer. Ano pipiliin mo? 3 months free or 90% off on the first month on all plans? Now, if you have the budget, well, it's like $250 for the whole year. Mag 3 months free ka na lang. Pero if you're trying to go slow, mag 90 off ka na lang on the first monthly, first month mo 90 off eh. So, i-choose your plan ako, magpipinda akong choose your plan. So, halimbawa, pipiliin ko siya, 3 months free. Halimbawa lang. So, ito yan. Ito ang pinili ko. Yan. 90% off on the first month. Ito siya. Pupunta ako sa business. We don't need a lot. We just need one website eh. So, ito na. Yung pinakauna. So, that's $250 a month. Is first month lang yan. The next month, $20 or something na yan. Okay? Ang yearly naman, pag pumunta ka dyan, it's, piliin mo ito. Big Up 4B, 18 a month. So, that's about $200 or something. Okay? Halimbawa, pinili ko tong yearly. Halimbawa lang ha. Depende sa budget ninyo. Tapos, anong pipiliin mo? I-host mo siya sa US. Okay? Ulitin ko lang po This exact step is part of your blog post. This exact step. Where should I host it, man? Yan. Okay? Ito, obvious naman. If you're in the UK, i-host mo sa UK. If you're in Australia, i-host mo dyan. If you're in Africa, you host it in the UK. Mga ganyan. Pero, since sa Philippines ka, US ka lang. Okay? So, screenshot mo yan, tapos lalagay mo yung option na pinili mo. And you can also explain why did you pick US. Ganyan. Okay? Tapos ito, may two choices, this and that. Hosting only, meaning meron na akong sariling.com. Kung wala akong sariling.com, which most of you don't, you need to pick the second option. This one. Okay? Which is not obvious na pwede mo i-pick, pero yeah, you can pick that. Tapos dito ka maghahanap ng name. This is the part that's not that straightforward easy, because you have to have made the decision na Selly Jorge is your .com. You should have made that decision earlier, okay? That's why I said, if you want to have a show on naming, go ahead. I love naming, okay? So, and then after you've done that, click ko yung accept, no? You will have to check if you can use Selly George as the name. So you can click on continue. You will know kung that name is available. Now, if it's not available, then obviously you can't use that name. Sinuwerte tayo, it's available. Nobody has purchased that. Now, here's the advice that makes your blog post valuable. Bakit? Because when you make a tutorial, it has to be a variable tutorial. The blog post in your blog, teaching them how to log in here, must be valuable. You will tell them what amount should be here on the right. Because there are different amounts. Available nga, $500. Available nga, $2,000. So what should be the amount on the right? Ayan. 12.99 USD a year. That is available. That is an acceptable price for a domain name. Okay? Just as a yearly fee. It's like 500 pesos a year. That's acceptable. You just tell them in the in your blog post, your essay, that if you see a number that's really high, then you really need to change your amount. It has to be around $13. Now, if you find that you plug in something that's existing, like for example, I'm gonna plug in my name, which I already purchased na. Halimbawa, I don't know if this is available. I'm gonna go to continue to find out if this name is something I can use for this plug. And it should complain, no, you can't use it. It's already taken. Ayan, see, taken na siya. So if that's taken, what do? You should have prepared can you type this in? Prepare a list of names that you can use. Okay? Prepare a list of names. Or you can just do this way, no? Jomar Hilario dot something else, not .com. .guru, for example. Jomar Hilario dot hindi bagay. Tools. Yan. Pwede siguro yan. Jomar Hilario dot tools. Most likely, the Jomar Hilario dot tools does not exist and you can continue to use it. So you can change your .com. Hindi na siya .com, .tools na siya. So checking to see if it's already taken. It's available. Okay, jomarhilario.tools. Ayan. So you just click on order now, and the rest is enter your email address, enter your credit card and stuff like that. Even that part, i-share nyo, pero syempre in using Canva, tanggalin yung credit card nyo. Don't screenshot with your credit card information there. Yeah? The order now part is this, yan, Jomar Hilario Tools. I don't, just cut, continue. Just continue. Yung promo code, naku, nakalimutan ko yung promo code. Do you remember the promo code? You should punch it in, the promo code. Okay? There was a promo code presented to us earlier. Do you remember? Dun sa pricing. Remember. Anyway, you're supposed to remember that. Okay, screen share. And then you click on continue, and then they punch in their email address and stuff and credit card, I hope. Okay. Ayun, no, big up Z Biz. Ang galing. Ang galing ni Maria. But napindot ko rin. Okay lang, I'm just doing a demo for you guys. So, how do you want? Do you want this one, which is once a month, once a year? Or do you want a $25 monthly? Yan. Tapos yung promo code, you can actually put it in here. Ay, sorry. Big up for biz. So if I do that, and I do like apply, let's see if it works. But ayaw, walang nangyari. Ulitin natin. Big up for biz. This should be like, I don't know, tingnan natin. Ano nangyari? Anyway, I try this one, this yung yearly, try ko lang yan. Tapos i-continue ko ulit. This screen must be in your blog post, okay? Because you are teaching them how to buy a website, how to create a website. So yan. Nandiyan yung mga fees. So this is an annual fee. This is an annual fee. So it's 297 annual fee. And there's this credit card information which di mo na kailangan pakita sa kanila yung version na may laman. Alam na nila yan. And then check out. Yeah? So at that point, you already taught them the super basic of buying a .com and buying a WordPress host. Okay? Now, this fee that you're looking at, 297, it looks like it's a big amount, but if you watch my previous videos, it's not. Okay? It's really just 15,000. Tama ba ako? 15,000 a year? 15,000 pesos a year? Tama ba ako? $280. You have to be able to compare this to a business and not your, Starbucks budget. Okay? It's a business, so not your Starbucks budget. So it's about 14,000 pesos a year. Very, very affordable in my brain, because I used to pay 12,000 a month for my WordPress. Used to. When I was uneducated and I did not have a mentor to teach me that stuff. Okay? This is about 1,166 a month lang. So this is put it in your brain, business expense. That's very low. That's very low. Okay. Jomar, when can I get my ROI? You are crazy. But I can tell you, in about 3 months, you can get back your $300. Okay? In about 3 months. Just follow what I tell you to do. In about 3 months, you will start exceeding the $300 that you paid for this per year. Okay? Remember, this is a business. You have to follow the whole system. Now, after you've done that, you will pay for that, and then this is what you're going to do. Okay? And I will tell you that this part here is also in your tutorial. Okay? Chat now. You're gonna chat with these humans, and then you're gonna give their name, right? You're gonna put your name, and then you're gonna put your email address and start chatting. Okay? Now this is the magic part, because once you start chatting, you're gonna tell them to make you a WordPress. Okay? Please make me a WordPress blog. That's all you're gonna say. Okay? I am not a techie. Do it for me, please. And you're also going to supply them with a name. Use this as temporary username and temporary password. So you give them a username that's temporary. The user could be something you know come up with a strange admin name. Master agent. That's the username, and the password, which is both temporary, is 123 and all this strange stuff. Yeah. And just make sure you save that. No, you save that password. It's very hard to remember password. Yeah. So you send that to them, and bam, they're gonna make you a website. They're gonna make you a website. As simple as that. No, I already did this in the previous presentation. You just ask them to make it for you. That website. Now, again, this part here is also in your tutorial. Even the chatting, even the fake password, even the fake username, it's all part of your tutorial. Okay? So if you notice, I'm already doing the recording. I'm also creating the screenshots in the recording. So all I have to do is create screenshots of this recording, and now I have a blog post. Now I'm gonna open my website. If you are a beginner and you're gonna tell that to the people, no, it's gonna read your blog. The website is located in a certain place. So because in my case, I purchased this jomar.club. That's my website. Log in to open the WordPress blog. You just go to WP admin. So it's your website name / WP admin. By the way, may kulang pala. I forgot to say, I forgot to tell the guy, no, to the name of my website. So here, in case he doesn't know, name of blog. Let's give him the name. Name of my blog. Di pala blog. WordPress. WordPress blog pang tawag dyan, okay? Name of my WordPress is, you just have to tell them, Jomar.tools. Halimbawa, in this case. So Jomar.tools, if you go to Jomar.tools, and if I really purchase this thing, it's now going to be my blog, okay? But to go inside the admin, can you type it in? Administration, admin. You need to go to this website. To be Jomar.tools WP admin. So this is like your entry point, okay? Now, Jomar.tools is what the demo I used for today. However, I already purchased another website called Jomar.club. Okay? And this is what it looks like. Yeah. There's a W icon, and it already has my username and password. All I have to do is log it in. Jomar, where do I get the username password? You just gave it to him. Remember? In the chat, you gave him the username and password. This is what you're going to use. Okay? So make sure you save that. Put it in your instruction. Save the username password in your notes somewhere. Take a picture of it, and you're gonna go to this website, right? Jomar Club WP admin. So in case that doesn't look like a website to you because it doesn't have a .com, that's what it looks like. Okay. So I don't use the .com. I use the .club. Okay. And you're now gonna go to see this. Can you log in now to my WordPress? Notice the whole thing is kind of long, right? And at this point, I'm just going to log into a purchased WordPress, and I don't know anything about WordPress. And the reason why your tutorial is valuable, because it's scary, no, when you're first time going into something technical like a WordPress blog. It's very scary. Yes? So if they see your blog and say, "Oh, this is very step by step, very very detailed." Sometimes it's funny, no? You talk about your personal life a little bit in that you don't, you behave like a person, not a robot. You say click here, click here, click here, click here. No, no, no. Don't say click here only. Just express who you are as a person. No, click here because I love blue and the login is blue. Yeah, ganyan. Okay, just be a person. Okay. Once you're inside that WordPress, there are only two things you're gonna do. Two, just two. Okay, because you're only after creating two blog posts anyway, and the other one is how do you add how do you add the flow the email list app into the WordPress. That's the only those are the next thing you're gonna do. Okay. Okay, thanks, Angie. So the only important thing here is it's already there on top. It says new. See that new? Oh wait, let me show you. By the way, whenever you do tutorials, learn how to do a zoom like I do, no? So you can zoom it in, yeah? And your tutorials will have bigger text than the normal YouTube tutorials. Remember, when I say tutorial, is not a video, it's a blog post. When I say blog post, I mean essay, yeah? An essay with lots of pictures and captions. Somebody asks, Jomar, you're teaching this to us for free. So somebody finds this, and so we're all gonna compete against each other, yes or no? Well, not really, because one of you will say how to create your first website. The other one will say how to create your first blog. You're really not the same, eh? You know what I mean? Okay. Somebody will say step by step and creating the fastest WordPress blog there is. Somebody will say the title like this. You're really definitely not saying the same thing. Yes, but it's the same thing. I mean, you're talking about the identical thing. Okay. So we're gonna start writing. So click this, and whatever you just wrote, you just start typing it here. You want to add a picture, you just click there. Look for the insert picture somewhere there. Inline image, there it is. Click there and look for a picture. You upload a file. So this is just like Microsoft Word. No, you look for a file in your computer. So in your case, you'd be a screenshot, no? But in our case, if you're teaching how to use WordPress, it could be any image that is appropriate, in your demo. This is a demo tutorial anyway. So go find a picture in your hard disk which is useful. Okay. Oh, hindi nyo makita yung screen. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm screen sharing. Look for the plus on the top. Sorry. Look for the plus. The plus will ask you what do you want. I said post. That's it. This is the first thing you will do. Click on plus and then post. Then it's gonna ask for a title, which I will demo to you that we're not gonna have the same title anyway, because some of you will be taking my other courses and how to make great titles. It's all part of the Words for Wealth program. You learn how to make titles that stand out, blog post titles, so you don't have to be identical to everyone else. Okay, and some of you who are already part of my Words for Wealth program, the way you write your articles is not just, hey, click this, click there. It's going to be sharing your personal life. So your personal life is going to come out and it's going to be more entertaining than a click, 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 click. Some people are drawn to personal stories. Some people just want technicals, click here, click here, click here. And so you're not really going to compete against each other. You're going to just attract people to your style. Can you say that? I will attract people to my own style. It's very important you say those things, because if you start entertaining that, I'm gonna compete, you're just gonna get depressed, because competing is not what we're after. We're after attraction. Okay, so the title could be, as I said earlier, you tell Maria, you go to the chat, you tell them, does your promo work? It doesn't seem to work. Ganyan. You tell them ganon sa chat. Okay, making your first website in WordPress. Yan. So, ito yung title, right? Tapos, when you write, ito lang, makiklik ka dyan, mag-write ka lang ng anything. Yan. Ganun lang gumawa ng article sa WordPress. Okay? So, usually, you will say your story kung bakit ka gumagawa ng website. So, usually, why do you make your first website. Hindi naman kailangan. So let's just do a extremely simple approach. Just go straight into the business of teaching them how to do it. What we're gonna write here is the obvious. This is very important. When you're gonna make your essay or your article or your tutorial, do not type in WordPress. Okay lang sa inyo yan? Very good. Tapos, ang gawin nyo, kumuha kayo ng notepad, tapos doon kayo mag-type. Okay? Doon kayo mag-type. In my case, I use this notepad as para you can actually see it kasi mas malaki yung text nito kasi sa WordPress. And this is where we're gonna type the text. Now, you do this when you're typing long text. If you're gonna type captions, it's fine. Okay? Type captions only in WordPress. If you're going to make essays and blog posts, do not type directly in WordPress, type it somewhere else. Okay? So I'm a newbie when it comes to making a WordPress website. So I decided to make this step by step for all you newbies out there like me. Tapos very, very simple. I didn't even say who I was, anong gender ko, may asawa ba ako, wala, nothing. It's just sharing what's gonna happen. What am I going to put? What are you going to expect? Okay? So, pwede mo ilagay dito, this covers purchasing, ano yan? Purchasing? Buying. This covers buying or WordPress host, selecting a domain name, and creating the WordPress blog. Then you will learn to use the basics of WordPress to build your website or blog. And that's it. Start na agad. I recommend this tool for making your WordPress sites. Highlight mo yan, tapos lagay mo yung link. The link right now is this one. Eventually, you will have to come up with your own link. Okay? I'll teach you that in the next sessions. This is my link. Okay? Later, you will have to come up with your own link. Jomar, why can I use my link now? Because hindi pa pwede. Bakit hindi pa pwede? Wala ka pang website. Chicken and egg, no? Bakit ko kailangan ng website? Kasi usually, to become an affiliate, a person who sells other services of other people, the service, no, like WPX, will ask, "What is your website?" You get me? They will ask, "What is your website?" You just made your website. It's sort of empty, right? It's like somebody saying, "Hey, can I see your resume? Your resume is blank. Are you going to share your resume if it's empty?" The answer is no way. You're not supposed to show your resume when it's empty. Like, put something in it, then you show it. It's the same story. So you cannot, they probably won't approve of your application to become an affiliate if you don't have a website yet. Are you getting this? Jomar, may application ba yan? In some cases, there are applications. In some cases, there are no applications. Like in the email list app, you don't have to apply. You just need to become a member, Just buy a membership in there, and then you can go ahead and become an affiliate, right? In other cases, it takes them 3 days to approve you, 1 week to approve you. In some cases, it takes them overnight to approve you. There's no audition. You just have to enter the details. Like, what's your website? See that? So since they're asking for a website, put something in your website first before you do anything. Okay. So 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 that's why you need to see, you put this link in. You put a link in to your affiliate link. If you don't have it yet, you just put in mine. Okay. Eventually, I'll teach you how to put in your link there. Okay. Again, it's only useful if you are serious because that's a link. Okay, that's a link. Okay. Now, and then after that, you start putting your screenshots. Okay. Because they're gonna go to that website, click that website, right? So screenshot. So this is the text. I'm gonna copy this text and I'm gonna put it in WordPress. Take a look. Ayan. So I'm now in WordPress. I'm gonna paste the text. There. Pinis ko na siya. And then this one should be a link. So I'm gonna convert this into a link. Click the link button, which this looks exactly like, you know, Microsoft Word and all the other places you've seen this before, right? And that's it. Link na siya. And now this thing is ready to accept my pictures, no? Yung mga screenshots ko. So this is your blog post, no? The blog post is your essay, it's your tutorial. It tells people how to make a website, right? And the step one is screenshot of, ano yung screenshot ng ano? This one, no? This one. Screenshot nito. So, all you gotta do is go to my link, no? At screenshot mo siya. Now, if you don't know how to use a screenshot, then it's time to use your Google. How do you screenshot using Windows? How do you screenshot using Mac? How do you screenshot using Apple? How do you screenshot using Android? And whatever tool is it that you have. If you're using cell phone, also good. So once they open this and you just screenshot it, since I know how to screenshot here, I'm gonna do a screenshot of this screen here. Pipindutin mo tong blue na plus detail on the upper left corner. And when you see that, look for the image here on the image. Click that. And then you can now upload your image here. I already did a screenshot, so I should have the picture here in my screenshots folder. So, loload niya yung picture. Ayan na siya, yung picture. Niloload pa lang niya. Tapos, may option tong picture para hindi siya masyadong malaki. Wait, hanapin natin, ha? Show more settings. You don't really want, ayan, show more settings. Tapos, hanapin mo yung thing that makes it small. Ayan. Large, medium. Gawin mo siya medium. Bakit mo gagawin medium? Ayaw mo ng higanting picture. Bakit? Google kasi ayaw na malalaking pictures ni Google. Gusto niya maliit lang. Ganyan. So, masyadong maliit ito. Masyadong maliit naman itong medium size. So, i-large na lang natin. Whatever you do, wag niyo i-full size kasi masyadong malaki. Okay? Tapos, this is it. Since sinabi mo dyan, I recommend this tool, they expect that there. And at the bottom, you tell them what to do, which is exactly what I told you, no? Click on Start Now. So, you put there. Click on Start Now. Okay. Bagal talaga. I will be guiding you all the way, period. Click on Start Now. Ganyan. Okay? At wala, hindi pa lumalabas sa WordPress ko yung ano. Yan, okay na. Click on Start Now. That's how you make the tutorial. Ano ang screen after this? What happens when you click on Start Now? You screenshot it and then you upload. You screenshot and then you upload. Ganun lang. So, kung ano yung ginagawa mo sa kabila, yun din ang gagawin mo sa kanan. And you just keep on typing words here. Okay? I hope that's enough. I hope. Tama ba? Enough na ba? Kasi what you're doing is what you're teaching. Yeah? So, should be easy. I mean, alam mo na pagdadaanan mo siya. Therefore, alam mo kung anong mangyari. Yes? Alam mo kung anong pipindutin mo. So, I'm gonna screenshot the next page, which is this one, yeah? And show it to them. And put it here. Yeah? And enter here. Tapos pundutin ko tong blue again. And then upload the picture again. Wait lang. Upload image. And then upload again. And then yung image na nakuha ko, I'll just put that in there. Okay? So ito yung step by step niya. Okay. Tapos some of you will say, lit nito, kapalakihin ko to. Very good. Pag pinalaki mo yan, mas makikita yan. So, palalakihin mo. Pwede mong bold yan, ganyan. O change mo yung details kung anong gusto mo. Kayo na bahala kung ano itsura niyan. Okay? Basta sa akin, kailangan malaki yung text para maintindihan nila. Okay? So that's a paragraph. I can turn it into a heading para malaki siya. Yan, pwede yan. Ito siya dito. Instead of paragraph, it's now a heading. So okay na yan, malaki. So kitang-kita yung screenshot saka hindi screenshot, right? Then I'm gonna add some more, I'm gonna put an instruction and then add some more. So ganun din, same na same. Okay? Until matapos yon. And this is just the first blog post. Making your first WordPress website in WordPress is very simple. Now, if you find somebody who would question, hey, paano gumawa ng website? Padala mo yung blog post mo. And to do that, you click on publish, because if you don't publish it, nothing will happen. Okay, you have to click on publish. And then you now have your first blog post. In this case, I now have my first blog post on how to make your first WordPress. Which means I didn't ask you to create a template or use a template and stuff like that. Kasi your goal is to put a lot of words and images into that blog and not to make it beautiful. You understand me? Making a beautiful blog means putting lots of words and images. Hindi, hindi colors, hindi, I need to put my face over there. Walang ganun. Walang ganun. Google likes tons of words. Can you say that again? Google likes tons of words, so I will give him tons of words. Yes? And remember, if Google disappears, the next thing that will replace Google also likes tons of words. Why? Because it looks like you're an expert. You get me? Ang dami mo sinasabi tungkol sa how to make your first WordPress website, it looks like you know what you're talking about. Yes? It's as simple as that. What's the goal? Make this extremely long. Haba, 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 haba. Make it really long. Do it slowly. Do it every week. Do it every day, every other day. Just dagdagan mo ng dagdagan, dagdagan, dagdagan. Google likes a website that grows slowly. Not a website that appears with 200 pages overnight. Usually, shut down ka ni Google when that happens. You have to grow it slowly. You have 2 blog posts that you're trying to grow. This one and the other one is how to use the email marketing app.